Glorious day, y'all. Another glorious day. I hope everything good with you and yours. You already know it's always work to do, you dig? You know what time it is. Let's go, let's get it, you already know. I gotta do a lot of improvising today. It's a big fact. Appreciate you. I see them likes going up. Much gratitude. You already know. You already know. Let me take the drapes off. You already know. We getting ready for that springtime, y'all. It's on its way. It's right here. It's winking at us. Oh, that good warm weather is on its way now. I'm telling you, if you have not been on your game, you still can take advantage of these weeks prior to that warm weather arriving, okay? For sure. Let's get it. Give me a second. Let me put my drapes down. You know what I'm saying? I definitely had to come out here and get some sets, and I actually just finished a burpee workout. That's not on record. I don't have the receipts for that, but mark my words, that was just completed. So of course I arrived and get these calisthenics, and this is how you get shredded, or that's my approach. Plyometrics, calisthenics, all right? Weights, all that. I mean, you, listen, we're gonna get into that. Let's do some work. There's always work to do, you heard? We here. Us. Let's go. So just to, let you know what's going on, I gotta improvise, meaning I have to just, I'm gonna do basically an around the world workout, calisthenic workout on the dip bar. So I'm gonna hit the introverted pull-ups, right? Or the Australians, hit the dips, hit the push-ups for the chest. You dig? So, yeah. With one piece of equipment, all right? So again, I gotta improvise because the higher pull-up bar is just not in my favor today. I hate to keep explaining about my arm situation, but this is the time of the year where I'm most challenged with the grip aspect in my injured arm, all right? So again, we don't not show up. We improvise. So whatever, if God forbid you have any form of a limitation due to an injury or some type of setback physically, right? Or even mentally, you gotta improvise, okay? Let's get this money. Appreciate you. Let's go, let's get it. We out here. There's always work to do, you know that. Make sure that camera ain't too close. Let's go. So what we doing is, we hitting that back, we hitting our chest, we hitting our triceps with the dips, okay? Hitting that back, all right? So this is the upper body parts we working on, okay? So again, one piece of equipment, the dip bar, right? You could do all three, pull-ups, push-ups, and dips, all right? So that alleviates, or I should say, it gives you plenty to take advantage of, even with one piece of equipment, huh? And if done correctly, let me not leave that out, this out. You're gonna get super duper gains, super duper results, super duper fit, super duper muscular, super duper shredded, super duper defined, super duper advanced, super duper just overall elevation within oneself, you dig? But of course, get up there. Not quite 20. If I don't do this, I'll really be in bad shape. Leave that. Work super duper hard for mine. Believe me when I tell you, you get super duper swell. Instead of, get rid of the word swole and get super duper swell. Right? You ever heard that term? That's a swell guy. Right? But you swell up those muscle fibers by putting in the necessary work. Let's get it. That's a swell fella right there. We at 13 with the dips. Also too, right? When you hit those deep dish push-ups, it's gonna hit that back because you put in a lot of emphasis, a lot of tension as far as the back is concerned with that push-up because of the depths of which you're the range of motion that you're going more in a deeper capacity of doing the exercise. I mean, you know, it's all connected, but you can feel how the back is also activated with that a great deal. At least that's the response I get from my body, you know? Yes. That's fight 20. also too, when I hit those the deep dish push-ups, feeling my shoulder. Look at them traps. It really again activates and emphasizes that upper body a great deal. Yo, Fresh, what up? What's going on? You all ready? Yeah, you all ready? Yeah, the cold is only mental. Yo, Fresh, is so beautiful out here today. I can't even say it's cold. For real. You know? It's definitely a beautiful day to take advantage of. Absolutely. Absolutely. So we're gonna put a slight twist on those dips, y'all. I wanna show you. Let's put a slight twist on those dips, y'all. So we get up on that bar like so. Bring your body to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch it up to the other side. 1, 2. Let me regroup. So, yeah, I like to put a little twist on that. I've been doing this for a while, sorta, yeah. Not all the time, but I do these because I just really like to contort the body, you know, in ways that we're designed to do so. You know, it's again, it puts a slight difference on the position, the movement, and to be able to rep it out, you know, it gives the body, again, a different way to strengthen itself, you know? Again, that body contortion that we don't necessarily implement. And this is great in how it applies and helps everyday life. Let's go. Let's get this side. Put that slight twist on it, you heard? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And when you do that, right, my experience, when you do that, you will feel your body respond in a different way. You'll feel your rear delts, right? You'll feel like sort of your lower back region, you know, in a very positive response, right? A very way in which, like I always say, your body is talking to you, right? And that talking is the communicating with you, your mind, of wanting more of said particular exercise, you heard? Let's hit that back action again. Let's follow up with that. Appreciate you, Fresh. Click like if you can. If you choose to. You know, if you choose, we strongly encourage you to do so. Apply that pressure to the like button. Much gratitude. Big shout out to the chat. Yo, shout out to Fresh. You already know. Always appreciate it when you show up. You heard? Most certainly. Let's get that back now, y'all. Australians, for my beginners, if you are having trouble with the hanging pull-ups and you want to get stronger, I strongly recommend that you do the Australian pull-ups along with doing your hanging pull-ups. So you want to implement both That will get you to the next level for sure. Again, like I said, I feel that in my shoulders as well. That deep dish push-up is fantastic. Tell you. It's like I could feel my biceps too, more so from those pull-ups though. Them pull-ups like that, off the dip bar, hit those biceps a great deal, y'all. For sure, those compound movements. So much is involved. You know, so much is involved. Let's get those dips. Those them dips ain't going in my favor today, but you know what? I ain't tripping off of that. But I wanted to just point that out. And it's a fight today for those. And you know what? I appreciate it. We want to go against, or not just not go against, right? But we want to put forth even more what it needs when the body doesn't necessarily give you that feedback within that moment's time. Okay? So this is a perfect moment to do the dips. Okay? As they say, when you do not feel the best, that's when putting forth will be even a greater contribution to that next workout, that next set, right? That gain overall strength, muscle, everything that is entailed to get the desired results. I didn't necessarily, again. Let me get out the light of that. So, appreciate you. I'll probably go live tonight. You know, with the I did have a subject in mind too. Let's get it though. I didn't even want to. Let me get back to those push-ups. Appreciate you. There we go. But of course, Haas. So I get back on that dip ball. Put that slight twist on it again, y'all. In between those sets. Get up on that ball like so. Slight twist. Turn it around. Gotta regroup. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Turn to the other side, y'all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Woo! Old one. Get back up there. 10. There we go. That slight twist on it, y'all. It's money. And then from that point, again, then I hit the back. While, and as I've said before, when the body is still very much stimulated from that initial set, let's follow up immediately and hit that back. I ain't like that set. Hold on. Let me get back up there. Like I said, put that slight twist on it. You could do so much with one piece of equipment. The dip bar. Or offer you more than you can imagine. Let's alternate this side now. Like I said, I had completed them burpees. What a wonderful, wonderful follow-up. Gotta get up, get out, and do something. You know what I'm saying? Just do not, if you could muster up all the effort, show up, get to that money, get to that work, get to that action. You know? It beats a zero. I'm here to tell you, it beats a zero. You know? It's 5:23, I got things to do. But I definitely show up, without a doubt. You know, as I did today, to connect with the community. This actually was a day for me to have some personal time in terms of the workout. And I give the community what it is that's taking place right now. So that me time, and then that social time by way of connecting with you all. Sure. Yeah, so I'm about to get up out of here. I got things to do. I'm gonna go, actually, just to share with you, I'm gonna go buy me a brand new pair of sneakers today. Treat myself. You know, speaking of that, my B-Day just passed, and that was in the middle of the week. My birthday just passed, so I'm gonna go gift myself, you know, a nice pair of sneakers this evening, and sit down in the mall, have a meal, cool out. Life is beautiful, man, and that's just to say the least. You know, that's just to say the least. Sure. Again, so we hit our back today. We hit our chest. We hit our arms. We hit our triceps by way of the dips. I didn't really get that many dips. To be honest with you, you know what? Forget it. Let's stay on the up and up. It was wonderful. Okay? It was wonderful. But check me out. More workout videos due to the nice weather that's about to be approaching. It's up for 2026, of course. If you have not, as I mentioned earlier in this video, have gotten on your grind, the time is now, all right? Let's get to it now. You have somewhat of what? We in February, March. You got 8 weeks pretty much before May arrives, right? So, you know, take advantage of March. March is a very long month, by the way. So within a month's time, a lot can be accomplished, okay? So, you know, let's not let that time slip past without, you know, putting in that investment. So when the time goes back, the days are longer, warmer, hotter, brighter, you know, more energetic, more lively, right? Life is life in itself, right? So we're not going to downplay, you know, life being dull in any kind of way, but you get my drift in terms of it being more lively, right? And that's the blossoming of flowers, insects, and, you know, the crickets, and hearing, you know, those extra sounds of the wildlife, if you will. So you know what I'm saying, you know what I mean? But with that being said, you know, I gotta go on with the rest of my evening. And I appreciate you all who always show up, show support. And if you chose to subscribe, you know, I thank you in advance, okay? And for those who have come forth and applied pressure to that like button, much gratitude indeed, all right? So my appreciation is always expressed, of course. But yeah, more work to do, as you've seen in the title of this video. We got work to do, and I surely have work to do, right? And that's just the purpose of life, of having a reason to bring about whatever results within one's life, whatever that means to you. I'm out. Catch you on the next go around. Appreciate you. Peace.